Here is my LEGO Technic model of the Suzuki Samaria of the 1980s and 90s. This model is built of a heavily modified one with a huge lift, huge tires, and hopefully extreme off-road capability. It's simple all around. Simple aesthetic. These are supposed to be just custom taillights added by the owner. The real ones I think go down here, but that would have hurt departure angles a bit. The car is driven by 3 L motors, one for the front axle and 2 on the rear. First it's geared down 3 times with a 12 to 36 tooth drivetrain, front and rear. Then it moves into my home-built portal axles that offer 5 times more reduction, for a total reduction of 15 times. You can see the portal axle just up here. It's got good strength, and it keeps the wheel on well. On some of my previous portal axles that didn't incorporate a hub, I just end up twisting these axles like crazy and destroying them and knocking the wheel right off. So I think this is a pretty good portal axle with great gear reduction and ground clearance and strength. Another little trick I use in my trial trucks is to fill my tires with marbles, which helps to lower the center of gravity and also increases weight, which technically decreases performance, like speed, but the extra weight helps a lot with traction, I think. Despite the high gear reduction, the model is tolerably quick. The steering system incorporates an L motor there that's geared down to this linear actuator, which pushes a rack to steer the wheels quite slowly and with lots of torque. The only issue I've found so far is that the linear actuator sometimes tends to activate its internal clutch when the steering is hard. A very important feature of any off-roader is the suspension. I'm quite pleased with this one's suspension. It's light axles front and rear with long shocks, long hard shocks, and a few rubber bands helping out in the back. Offers plenty of twist, and is nice and bouncy and fun. My 2 Suzuki 4x4 models together, the Samurai and the Sidekick. Now we can have a look at how my Samurai works out in its element. Kind of hard to get reception here, and I got my camera right over my remote, so I'm a little limited in the views I can give you. I was kind of thinking I wouldn't go in mud because it's too much work to clean off. Maybe just a little won't hurt. Man, bad reception. Keeps cutting out on me. What do you know? Now I must have lost this Lego piece here the last time I came back here to do some filming. This may not look like such a hard obstacle, but it's a fairly steep hill, so see what it can do. Falling for traction. Not looking good. Looking sideways, too. Try to get back on the straight path again. I'm afraid it just can't find the traction here. Back up to my house and call when I should come home. Let me get around here a bit for some better filming. Can't get my feet muddy. No reception here. Oh my, something looks seriously wrong with the rear axle here. So that problem, this axle here I found on the other side of the mud pit. It's important in here. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it keeps the rear suspension links on. So I'll fix it now and keep. traction